There is a point in every warrior's journey where the world goes quiet, not because the noise has stopped, but because the vision has become louder. The opinions fade, the doubts shrink, the distractions lose their grip, and what remains is a single, unwavering truth. You are capable of far more than you have allowed yourself to prove. Most people never discover their true strength, not because they lack it, but because they avoid the places where strength is born, the uncomfortable, the uncertain, the inconvenient. Growth hides in the moments you don't want to face. Discipline is forged when you don't want to show up. Belief is sculpted when you do what your old self would have avoided. Success begins when excuses end. The world will try to convince you to wait. Wait for the right season. Wait for confidence. Wait for approval. Wait until the fear disappears. But fear doesn't vanish. You outgrow it. Doubt doesn't dissolve. You overpower it through action. Confidence doesn't arrive first. It arrives after courage has been exercised. You do not need more time. You need more truth. And the truth is simple. Those who rise are those who move before they feel ready. Look at the greats. Every one of them started in uncertainty. Carnegie didn't have guarantees. Lincoln didn't have perfect odds. Oprah didn't have certainty. She had hunger. Jobs didn't have permission. He had vision. These people didn't wait for the world to hand them belief. They built belief through relentless effort and unwavering direction. They weren't chosen. They chose themselves. And so must you. Because the door to your future does not open with luck. It opens with identity. When you decide to become a person of discipline, opportunity recognizes you. When you decide to become a person of faith, possibility gravitates toward you. When you decide to become a person of resilience, obstacles bow because they know you are not someone who stays down. You want better? Then build better habits. You want respect? Then raise your standards. You want opportunity? Then prepare for it long before it arrives. You want abundance? Then think like someone who attracts abundance, not like someone waiting for survival. Your life expands the moment your mentality evolves, not after results, before them. Results are just the echo of who you decided to become long before the world saw it. Success is always a becoming before it is a seeing. And every morning you receive the same invitation. Remain who you were or rise into who you are meant to be. One choice keeps you safe. The other sets you free. Do not fear change, fear stagnation. Do not fear failure, fear regret. Do not fear the unknown, fear waking up one day realizing you lived below your potential because comfort felt easier than calling. There is greatness in you, not the cheap motivational kind, but the kind that wakes you at night, whispers at your conscience, reminds you that your life is a rare opportunity and silence toward that calling is not innocence, it is surrender. The world will not hand you transformation, but it will mirror the transformation you hand to yourself. The universe responds to identity. Walk like someone who builds. Think like someone destined. Act like someone worthy. Persist like someone chosen. Because the truth is, you are. Not chosen by the world, chosen by purpose. Chosen by potential. Chosen by the quiet voice inside that knows you weren't designed for a life of almosts and almost trieds. Stand up. Step forward. Rise daily, even if the rise is 1 inch at a time. Better begins now, not tomorrow, not someday, not when everything aligns. Now, with this breath, with this decision. If you want better, become the person bold enough to demand it from yourself. This journey does not reward the comfortable. It rewards the committed. And the world bends for those who refuse to bend to their limitations. Better is waiting, but it will only reveal itself to the one who shows up again and again and again, until the world finally understands you were never here to be ordinary. You were here to evolve. There comes a moment when silence becomes your ally. Not because you're hiding, but because you're building. Growth is rarely loud. Transformation doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. Work, focus, discipline. Keep going. People will not understand your quiet seasons. They will mistake your absence for complacency, your stillness for stagnation, your silence for surrender. But understand this, the seed does its most important work underground. While the world sees nothing, the roots are forming, strength is developing, the foundation is deepening, and what emerges later doesn't shock the seed, it only shocks those who doubted it. You are that seed. Your season is coming, but first, the roots. First, the internal work. First, the rebuilding of who you are before the world sees who you become. Better doesn't show up overnight, it rises through seasons of unseen effort. A lion does not announce every hunt. A warrior does not broadcast every battle. A dreamer does not expose every idea. Power grows in private before it is recognized in public. Do not rush the roots. Do not envy the fruit of others. Envy only distracts from your own harvest. You don't need their pace. You need your purpose. You don't need their applause. You need your alignment. You don't need their validation. You need your vision. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them misunderstand. While they judge your chapter, you are preparing your next volume. Remember this. People cannot see your becoming. They only see your becoming revealed. And by the time they notice, your momentum will be unstoppable. Better demands that you outgrow the need to be seen while you are becoming. Better demands that you build when no one is clapping. Better demands that you believe when no evidence exists yet. Faith is not merely belief. Faith is action when belief hasn't yet been rewarded. You don't get to see the finish line before you begin. You build the finish line through your beginning. So wake up early. Stay up late if you must. Study when others scroll. Train when others rest. Plan when others complain. Execute when others hesitate. Your future self is watching. Your destiny is waiting. Your legacy is whispering, "Prove me real." Every sacrifice is a brick. Every effort is a vote for your future. Every disciplined choice is a step toward the life you were designed to create. Do not fear boredom. Mastery lives there. Do not fear repetition. Greatness is born there. Do not fear struggle. Strength is carved there. You do not rise because life becomes easier. You rise because you become stronger. Better is not granted. Better is earned through the moments when comfort calls your name and you answer with commitment instead. You don't need motivation. You need consistency. Motivation fades. Identity remains. When discipline becomes who you are, success stops being a pursuit and becomes a consequence. Listen closely. Your life will not change when the world sees your value. It will change when you do. And when that moment comes, when you stand in the light you built through darkness, through doubt, through delay, through discomfort, you will not be surprised by your success. You will simply recognize it as the harvest of your becoming. This is not about being better than others. This is about being better than the version of yourself you refuse to return to. You are not chasing potential. You are stepping into it. You are not waiting for opportunity. You are preparing for it. You are not hoping for a better life. You are building it from the inside out. Brick by brick, habit by habit, day by day, identity by identity. And the world will witness your rise, but it will never understand the fire that forged it, because that fire burns inside you alone.